All right, so here we are. This is Oninaki. We are currently in something. We're in this pool of darkness that took us down to the Wailing Realm, I think it was called. And this is where basically all of humanity's regrets, sorrows, sadness, like all the negative emotions pile up. We're in this and we need to get out. So, Lishan, there. I think we can climb these chains to get out. Follow this chain, it will lead you back to the beyond. I know you can make it. Okay, little boss fight, yep. Ooh. Oh, it's a bunch of guys. Okay, I'm cool with this. Lishan, no, they're all fallen. Please, I beg you, free them from their anguish. So the fallen, of course, are souls that previously were like once humans, but have fallen to basically all their negative emotions. Wing Zero with the host of 4. Bro, everybody from Wing Zero stream, welcome in, y'all. For those who have not met me, I am LucidFaith. I'm a family-friendly streamer, mostly do RPG, some speed running, and remind you that you matter. Welcome on in, everybody. We're currently playing Oninaki. I think we're actually at the end of this game, but enough about me. Wing Zero, how was your stream, dude? How's everything going? I saw you were doing Destiny. I did pop in for a moment. And I saw you were playing Destiny, but I honestly didn't see too much, unfortunately. So, send me with the shields, dude. But yeah, thank you so much for that, man. That is so amazing. Thank you so much. Okay, let's switch peoples because we're getting wrecked. So the one thing that can really hurt us when we are in our overdrive state are paralyze and muddle. Those will actually take us out of the overdrive state completely, and it's kind of unfortunate. That's why I switched over here to Ashira, because Ashira is nice because she generates affinity, which is used for our overdrive, very quickly. I'm gonna switch back in. Good overall. That's awesome, man. I'm glad it's going well for you, dude. It sounds like you had a good time. Good, we finally got rid of the little mob that was messing with us right there. That's awesome, man. Have you done the newest raid yet, Wing Zero? The one that just came out this last Saturday? Then, oh, that was a big thing for the entire, like, Destiny 2 community, right? And the world first race. And this should finish him off. There it is, very nice. Oh, you're waiting on a boat on a PvP server? That makes sense to me. Yeah, keep an eye on yourself, don't want to get ganked. Lishan, my father, my friends. So again, these monsters we're fighting are the souls of people. And unfortunately, this guy knew those people. Let's go. I may not be much of help, but I can do what I can. What's your light score up to now, Wing Zero? Ooh, shiny. Levi, welcome in. How you doing, bro? I was thinking about you today because I was gonna wear your t-shirt when I was about to stream, but then I remembered my green screen doesn't like your t-shirt, so I had to change. But how you doing, Levi? And we're back in the beyond, so we're back in the real world. We've made it. This is the beyond. I knew you could do it. Thank you, Kagachi. I was right to pin my hopes on you. No, Lishan. The thanks belong to you. Oh, please, I'd be happy if I could only remember how. Say, Kagachi, do you think I'll see you in the next life where the Oni doesn't exist? Absolutely, I'm sure of it, says Kagachi. Good. I'll be waiting. And he moves on. Very nice. Yep, question of the day. Do video games cause violence? Age-old question. I feel like it's going to be continuing to be pulled up by the media for basically ages on end. So let's discuss it. What do y'all think? Y'all, my day at work was so boring today. I was waiting on somebody else to do a task again, and they never did the task, and so I never had anything to do. But those are the best days, because you get to slack off, and it's allowable. Like, they're like, yeah, there's nothing for you to do, so chill. Also, the scene we just saw right then, my mic keeps peaking. Let's move this away from myself a little bit. The scene we just saw was my sister in the game, Kagachi's sister, was going to be hung if Kagachi couldn't come back from that place he just came back from. So we need to hurry back to the capital and save her. Kagachi, I can't let Sarah die. Sarah's his sister. I can't let them kill her. Not yet. Wait, yet? You're gonna let them kill her? Okay, same monster from before. Apparently he followed this out. Let's do this. Okay, first thing, we're gonna switch over to his Shira so we can generate some more affinity real quick. Also, while he's guarding, I'm gonna do our big attack. Oh yeah, 7,000 damage. Oh yeah. Okay, move out of the way for this attack. Oh, we just switched over. That's the attack I wanted to avoid and just didn't. Okay, so since this guy's something a bit more annoying... maybe taking a break from this game for so long is a bad idea, because the bosses get a little bit harder. And I have to remember all the mechanics. Oh, interesting take, Levi. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. That's very interesting. Oop, wrong button. I guess it didn't really matter, but... You need heal. Okay. I agree with that last statement there, Levi. I feel like there should be a bigger emphasis on mental illness help, mental health help, I guess you should better phrase it as, and less of a blame it on random things. So, I do agree with that statement. Oh no, Simi! Protect your healer! Those dang rogues. There it is. GG's. And Levi, your second statement about let's take it online after school. I have, like, never heard of that. Is that something that I guess people do? Is... like, they settle disputes rather than by, like, fisticuffs, by actually, like, playing a game online? Because that would be amazing. I was just healing through it. That's amazing, Simi. Okay, let's go and save after those boss fights. Really, Levi? That's interesting. Okay, okay. That's pretty cool. I did not expect that. Ha! That's kind of cool. I know, like when I was in school, right? Like I lived in a very small town. So I don't know, but by the time we got into high school and started becoming, I guess, a sophomore or junior year, because the class was so small, everybody kind of became chill with each other and stopped picking fights with each other, right? In junior high, there were like a couple of bullies I had to deal with. But when we got to high school, everybody's like, well, we kind of have to deal with each other for the next 2 to 3 years, or 4 years if it's freshmen. So, yeah. Kaiji, get out of my way! I want to know the truth, says Kagachi. Tell me, what is reincarnation? Why have I fought to send people on? What have we fought to protect? Who has this all been for? What has this all been for? Answer me. Lobella. Wait, they're giving us an option of whose name to yell? I'm gonna yell Sarah. Sarah's our sister. Sarah. Oh, we could have yelled at one of them. So we were posing those questions towards one of them. Okay, okay. Middle school is dramatic. You fight for fun. Yeah, Levi, that's called boxing. Yep, that's a thing. Soju, my dear brother, I had realigned myself to fulfilling my destiny as priestess if you have not yet learned the truth. However, you did not disappoint me. I knew you wouldn't. I needed you to know everything. Wait, what? Is our sister evil? I'll be waiting for you in the throne room. Find me there, for I would very much like to hear your answer. And she disappears? What? Plot twist? Our sister's evil? Was our sister using us this entire time? Wait. What? DJ, welcome in. How you doing, man? Wait, really? The music in the game is very similar to The Witcher? That's kind of cool. Okay, real quick, I want to level up good old Zav. He now has 10 of these nice skill spheres. Let's go and use them on this guy. Boop, perfect. Right, 9. Like, legit the same one. Oh, that's cool, Levi. Okay, okay. Get this as well. So I'm working just unlocking all of his stuff, because the more nodes you unlock on a daemon, the stronger they just get in general. So even if you don't really care about the node or what it unlocks for you, it goes towards basically the experience points to making your daemon stronger, therefore making you stronger. So I have 3 more. Is there another 3? Yeah, here it is. Alright, Levi. See, I'm lucky. I have a wifey, and my wifey does laundry for me, and she is amazing. So, shout out to wifey for being amazing. Let's save. and she's always doing the laundry for me. One second, y'all. Boop. Cool. Yep. So those who don't know, Silent is my wifey. So if she needs me, she gets it. Because she is the priority in my life. So almost every time I stream, I end up talking to her and going, hey, today's like Wednesday, it's my usual stream day. Are you cool if I stream, right? Because at any point, if she goes no, I would really like to just hang out with you. Like, I just want some time with you. Or she's like, whatever, you know what I mean? Like, for any reason at all. If she says no, I want to spend time with you, or whatever, I won't stream, and I'll spend time with her or do whatever we need. So, like, I enjoy streaming, and I enjoy video games, and, like, that's kind of, like, my passion at this point, and I really enjoy this, and I'm trying to make it a priority in my life, but it's not a priority over my wife, if that makes sense. And that's kind of been a thing ever since we've been together, is me talking to her, like, whenever I want to play games in general, even before I was streaming. Like, I enjoy playing games, and I enjoy playing games a lot, right? Like, I remember when we first started dating, for the first, like, week or two, I didn't really play too many games, because I was just hanging out with her, like, all the time, right? Tons of fun. But then, after a couple weeks, I'm like, hey, I want, my friends are telling me, like, we should check out this game called League of Legends. Like, apparently it's, like, it just got out of beta, and it's really, really cool. So, yeah, this was back in 2010. They're like, hey, they said that we should check it out. And she's like, okay. So then I would get on and start playing, and, yeah, like, a couple hours would go by, and she's like, hey, so it's been a couple hours, do you think you'll be done soon? And I was like, oh, no? And then she's like, oh, I didn't realize you could play games for so long. And I'm like, yeah, I could literally do this all day, right? And that was kind of the beginning of us understanding, like, that dynamic in our relationship of how we need to communicate and, like, find a balance that works for us, right? So, yeah, fun stuff. Okay, I'm getting wrecked. 1 second. Oh, DJ, what is GOTG Volume 2? GOTG Volume 2. What is that? So I decided to switch to Dia. I don't usually use her, but you guys hit really hard. Yeah, and if I get close to him, I'm just getting, like, smacked around. I'm going to switch to Ashira, though. Yeah, I can probably finish him off real quick. Yep, awesome. Superhero movie, nice. What platform is it on? We're gonna get whacked out of this? Yeah, I got it. Cool. Yeah, what platform is that on? That sounds like it could be fun. I like platforming movies. Or superhero movies. Hold up, very nice. What's over here? Oh, it's this chick. I forgot about this chick. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Okay, got it. I did not recognize the acronym. Got it. Yes, that movie is a lot of fun. That movie's good. Although, chat, which do y'all prefer? Do y'all prefer Guardians of the Galaxy 1 or Guardians of the Galaxy 2? Which one do y'all think is a better movie overall? I think I probably prefer Guardians of the Galaxy 1 to 2, personally. Yeah. Oh geez, maybe I should choose Izara, this chick I'm using right now, as my primary damage dealer, because she's wrecking these dudes with all these like crits and the poison and everything, the debuffs. Like, she's putting in work. Ooh, he's got a poison plus stone as well. Real quick, let's take a look at her. Also, we have a new power for this. Increased critical hit chance and critical power of skills. Perfect. Put that on. Also, let's get to her equipment. She does currently have a 4-slot Shadestone weapon. That's pretty good. Let's see what else she has over here, though. She does have a couple new ones, but nothing that great. So I'm gonna take this guy. Oh, we can't, huh? We have to be at... Yeah, we have to be at the Alchemist in order to actually sock it in Shadestones. That's unfortunate. I wish you could sock it in Shadestones wherever, but apparently that's just not a thing, so... Hopefully we'll get a good drop on a weapon, though. So far, we're getting weapons for some of the daemons I don't really like as much, but we'll see. Could save there. I think I'll just keep going for now. So I didn't want to save there because if we save right now, we actually get taken out of Overlimit, and I don't want to do that. And right now she is doing work, so I'd rather like to keep this up, you know what I mean, chat? DJ, what did you think of the question today? It is your question. I do need to give you some extra currency for that and a shout out. So thanks, DJ, for suggesting today's question of the day. Okay, so I think, DJ, me and you, first off, I do not think video games cause violence. Put that simply. Video games don't cause violence any more than any other medium does, right? Basically, people are influenced by a lot of things. What they watch, what they read, people around them, all kinds of factors. One of those factors could be video games. The thing is, people have been fighting, people have been waging wars and hurting each other and being violent for centuries. Long before video games were ever a thing. So to say that video games cause violence, I feel like is not logical, personally. Stocking, welcome in. So can you blame video games for people being violent? No. I personally say no. You cannot. Stocking, welcome in. We're currently discussing, do you think video games cause violence? And Stocking, how is your day going? We got a nice big arena here. Let's see what we got. I'm assuming we should have to kill everybody here. Hey, please use my... There it is, thank you. Well, I tried to explain why. Basically, people are influenced by everything around them, right? So if you watch Joker, right? You are then influenced by what happened to Joker. You are a sum of your parts. So because of that, you're not just one thing. Also, violence has been around a lot longer than video games have been around, right? So to say that video games cause violence, I think it's naive. Because, yeah, kind of like Stalking is saying, people are inherently violent, and violence, I feel like, more comes from a place of misunderstanding, maybe mental health, and issues of like terrorism or mass shootings, like that kind of stuff is more has to do with a lot of other factors rather than what video games you're currently playing, right? Because not all video games even have violence in them. Yes, most of the most popular ones do, but not all of them do. Like, a lot of games actually encourage like friendship and cooperation and being the bigger person and like that kind of stuff, right? Like Pokemon. I love Pokemon. Half of what Pokemon is like value friendship over strength. Like, don't take advantage of people around you. Don't take advantage of Pokemon just because you can. Like, I don't know. But then there are some games that are just inherently violent, right? And like are all about violence. But at the same time, you can't basically go like, oh, well, I saw this in a movie, and so I thought it was okay. Like, that's not acceptable. Same thing for video games, I feel like. So does that make sense, DJ? If it doesn't, I can try to explain it in a different way. Please get up. Thank you. But I don't know, it's just kind of the thing is, that's why, like, for kids, you keep the kids from seeing a lot of mature things at first, right? You introduce them to concepts and different realities of life slowly, because they are very impressionable, right? Like, kids repeat what they see. Kids imitate what they see and how people act around them. So if they see people hitting each other and that's okay, that they think that that is okay. If they see people being really nice to each other and using manners and like not raising their voice, they're gonna think that's okay. Know what I mean? Yeah, teaching kids empathy. Understanding where someone else is at in their life and being able to relate to them, or just try to put yourself in their shoes, right? Honestly, that's not something I learned as a child, I don't think. Or maybe my parents did try to teach me empathy and I was just bad at it. That's a character trait that I am not good at. Compassion, empathy, sympathy. Honestly, chat, not my greatest character traits. I'll be honest. They're not. I need to move out of here. We need to destroy this thing, like, now. Because it's going to keep spawning these big guys, and then we're going to get wrecked. That's exactly what's going to happen. We need to destroy this thing now. So what we're fighting here, this orb, this green or a blue orb right here, is a monster spawner. And it is spawning these giant dudes. And fighting one of these alone is hard enough, so fighting like 5 of them would be terrible. Stalking, can you break down that statement for me? Can you talk to me like I'm 5? What do you mean by that? Because I